Hey, how's it going, PMPBeta? It's me, HydreigonMaster635, and today I'm bringing you a really good Ubers match I had against InertFury, also known as Rich. So, looking at the teams here, the biggest threat on his team is going to be that Reshiram. If I lose my Palkia, I lose the only thing that can outspeed it. Also, that Giratina Origin, to some extent, depends on what set it is. And that Ho-Oh, because if that is a sub-roost Ho-Oh with Brave Bird and Sacred Fire, I might as well say I'm fucked. But anyway, let's go ahead, get right on into this match. He's going to lead out with his Groudon, obviously, because he has Weather and I don't, so might as well get his Weather off right at the start. So the taunt is extremely obvious, so I'm going to just go for the Stealth Rocks because I need those things out there for that Ho-Oh and for that Reshiram to get extra residual damage on those switch-ins, and I gotta stop him rapid spinning. But he goes into an Arceus Water, and I'm like, what the fuck does an Arceus Water even doing on a Sun team? So I go into Palkia, just thinking maybe I'm gonna take an Ice Beam, because it's kind of like the best thing I have. I do have an Arceus Steel on the team, but I don't want to reveal it yet. In fact, he actually just goes for Thunder Wave. And now the one thing I have to outspeed that Scarfed Reshiram, yeah, it's now fucked. So that Scarfed Reshiram is going to blow holes through my team. So anyway, I'm just going to go for some Spatial Rents. There's no point in going for Draco Meteors because obviously he has Recover and he's bulky, showing that he has Thunder Wave. So I am indeed a Scarf Palkia, so that Parallax there didn't really matter at all. So I'm just going to go into Casey, which is a Mewtwo. So he's going to go for a Volt Switch because the switch into the Giratina O is kind of obvious, so he might as well go for the Volt Switch, get some Switch Initiative, and go. So this is actually a very different kind of Mewtwo. This is a Max HP, Max Speed, Bulk Up Mewtwo. Yes, this is for you, Casey. There we go. So, it's not really the best set in the world, but hell, it kind of does a little bit of work there, gets a little bit of extra residual damage, lives the Draco Meteor. He expected me to switch out there into the Palkia to sack it, but no, I just go down to 2 Draco Meteors, and now that he is at -4, I know I can go into Danny Phantom, and I can easily just go live the Draco Meteor, go for an Earthquake, take him out. But no, he goes back into the Arceus Water, and I score a critical hit here on this Earthquake, which was pretty damn big, if you ask me, because I'm just going to be able to go for the Shadow Sneak on the following turn and finish him off, and that's really good. So now right here, in comes the Groudon. I'm just going to try to go for a Will-O-Wisp, get some residual damage off, might as well. It does miss, doesn't really matter too much because he sets up his Stealth Rocks. Then I'm just going to go straight for an Outrage. And doesn't do too much, but then he roars me out. And that's really good right there. So he's going to send me into my Gliscor again. And yeah, that's okay because I could just go for a Toxic. Anything wants to come in is not going to appreciate being Toxic, except for obviously this Fortress here. So I do fail with the Toxic, and now I'm like, okay, the switch into the Giratina is incredibly obvious. He's probably going to either go for Toxic or Volt Switch. Either one I can take. I'm going to reveal my Arceus Steel right now. He goes for the Toxic like I thought he would, and that is just awesome because now I have a Sun boosted Fire Blast. He goes into the big old blue Groudon, and that thing is easily going to die because he's more than likely invested in physical defense. So, yep, that is very powerful right there. So, now, I don't really know what kind of Giratina this is. It might pack the Earthquake, and Giratina is incredibly powerful. So, I'm just going to switch on out of there, go into my Palkia just to sack it. I see sub, and then I see I outspeed him on the following turn, which means that this is indeed a sub Dragon Tail Giratina, and that is very threatening because these things are so goddamn powerful. So, right there, the Dragon Tail easily going to be able to take me out because Giratina hits like an absolute truck. So, I'm going to go into my own Danny Phantom. I'm just going to go for a Shadow Sneak. I really wanted to do enough damage so he would not be able to sub, but unfortunately don't do enough, and he's able to get up the sub. I go for another Shadow Sneak, and now he's going to be able to Dragon Tail me out, and just look at this, Giratina. I know I'm not invested, but holy crap, that thing hits like a truck. My God, not just a little truck, an 18 fucking wheeler truck. So, yep. He actually sends me into my blade. This ain't bad because I can just go for the Toxic. He will die in the following turn after he Dragon Tails me out. I don't really take too much from the Dragon Tail. However, this gives him really good switch initiative because he's going to go down. And he basically kind of picked what I went into. So he's going to go into the Reshiram, that huge threat to my team. I need my Arceus Steel. I'm going to have to switch on another, go into my Blade, the Gliscor, and he misses a Blue Flare, but obviously doesn't matter because he's going to easily be able to outspeed me on the following turn, take me out with another Blue Flare, and down goes Gliscor. It's okay, I don't really think I needed Gliscor too much more in this match. Since most of his physical things have gone. So anyway, I'm gonna go into my Giratina, and right now I have to go for that Shadow Sneak because I have no choice basically. Now right here, in comes the Ho-Oh. It's gonna take a buttload from the Stealth Rock's damage. That's really good. Now again, I'm really fearing this thing to be a sub-roost Ho-Oh, so I'm going to go for the Shadow Sneak. Hopefully bring him to a rage where he can't sub. However, he just goes straight for the recover, showing me he's probably not substitute. So I'm going to go say, screw it. I'm going to risk outspeeding. I'm going to go for that outrage. And look at that damage, people. Ho-Oh is really freaking bulky, but holy crap. Like I've said, Giratina Origin is an insanely powerful Pokemon, and it hits so hard. So, now, in comes the Fortress, and I am locked into the Outrage. I do get the 3-turn Outrage, which is kind of crappy, but whatever, because this means he's going to be able to Toxic me, and after the Toxic damage, I will not be able to live the Stealth Rock switch in, which really sucks because this Giratina Origin is like the only thing that can efficiently take down that Ho-Oh. It does massive amounts of damage to it, so I'm actually going to hit myself in the confusion, and he's going to make a good play here, going for the Rapid Spin, just in case I did want to switch out and keep my Giratina for death fodder. So that was a good play there. But anyway, I'm going to go into my Hurricane now, and as long as I hit that Fire Blast, those rocks are there to stay. Thankfully, I do, and that is really good. So now this Arceus Steel, this is, by the way, the maiden voyage of this team. I got it from the Deadly Bro duo. And this Arceus Steel, it's not perfect. It is Judgment, Fire Blast, Calm Mind, and Recover. I have since changed it so then I can actually hit Ho-Oh. Because as you'll see here, I'm going to go for a Calm Mind while he goes for Recover. Sun Boosted, +1, that does fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's going to go for a Sacred Fire and easily take out my Arceus. And now, all I have left is my Thundurus, and he's more than likely, seeing how well he's taking these hits, he will be able to take one Thunderbolt, easily finish me off with a Sacred Fire. So I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt. Unfortunately, no crits there. But one thing about Sacred Fire, ladies and gentlemen, 95% accuracy. He misses it at the last possible worst moment. I'm able to take him down with a useless critical hit there at the end. And that was GG. Sure, I kind of won by hacks, but it was a very well-played match. Very good match on both sides, if you ask me. And sure, I may have won by hacks, but we both enjoyed it, and that was very good. So thank you for that game, Rich. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, sub. My music was Ratchet & Clank Tools of Destruction, the Pirate Base. I don't really know how to say it was provided by, because it was just provided by the game. I don't know. My images in my team preview, most of them provided by Zouse54 on DeviantArt, and the sprites courtesy of sprites.pokecheck.org. Be sure to sub to the Pokemoshpit. Be sure to go check out Rich, and be sure to come check out me if you guys want to. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, sub, all that good shit, and deuces. Oh yeah, and be sure to go check out Rich's side of the battle. It's more than likely going to be on PMP main today. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you guys decide to celebrate this holiday season. And thank you guys for watching. See ya.